So moving on with some of the featured artworks in day one of this important Christian McCann auction on the 25th and 26th of July. And we have two very, very major figures from Australian modern art who require little introduction from me. They are, of course, Arthur Boyd with Prodigal Son in the Bush, circa 1970, and his great contemporary Sydney Nolan with Leda and the Swan from 1960. Now with the Boyd, lot 130, as the title suggests, it is a painting loosely based on biblical themes, and we see this wonderful imagery which we've come to know from Boyd, this enigmatic black ram with the red eye, the green serpents on the left, and this vigorous, expressionistically painted bushland. It's a painting which comes shortly after his Nebuchadnezzar series of the late 1960s and fits very neatly in between his best-known series, The Brides, of the late 1950s, early 1960s, and of course his Shoalhaven imagery, which came from the 1970s onwards. And just an incredibly powerful painting, terrific scale, 75 by 100 centimetres, and every bit an investment quality painting by the great Arthur Boyd. Lot 128 is Leda and the Swan, as I mentioned, by Sir Sidney Nolan. Nolan really is nirvana for anyone looking to invest in Australian art. He has a top price at auction of $5.4 million for a Ned Kelly painting, which was sold in 2010. And this is a very significant series, Leda and the Swan, dating to the early 1960s. And we see these beautiful translucent pastel colours painted in Nolan's signature medium of Ripolene, or house paint as it is, on a very robust board, terrific size at 90 by 120 centimetres, and a very major Sidney Nolan painting indeed. Lot 128, Leda and the Swan. So from paintings by Arthur Boyd and Sidney Nolan, we move on to lot 129, which is in fact a Sidney Nolan painting featuring Arthur Boyd. Arthur Boyd at Fitzroy Falls of 1988, and we can actually drill down on the precise day it was painted. It was the 16th of November 1988, and here we have Arthur Boyd, great Antipodean artist, at Fitzroy Falls, and this is of course a later iteration of Nolan's work, painted on great scale here, and in many ways in a style which references that of Arthur Boyd, with the vegetation of the hillside here, a strong horizon line, and the figure in the foreground. Of course, Sidney Nolan, not especially well known as a portraitist, but he's done a pretty good job with the likeness of Boyd here, and just a lovely, luminescent, late career work by Sir Sidney Nolan. That's lot 129, Arthur Boyd at Fitzroy Falls.